One of the advantages to telling the truth is that you don't have to remember what you said. Do not lie to someone who's paranoid and violent, because as soon as you lie, you're aligned with the forces that are persecuting them. So they're hyper-vigilant because they feel that everything is predatory and against them. And so they're watching you like you would not believe, way more than you're watching them. And if you flicker a lie while you're talking to them, and they're really on the edge, you're done. So it's one thing to really know. If you're ever in a really bad situation and you don't know what to do, you tell the truth minimally. You don't disclose too much. That's just another lie. You tell the truth minimally and carefully and hopefully. And you might get out of it. You might get out of it. But if you falsify it, look the hell out. So the truth is a real mechanism of protection in dangerous situations. So if someone's trying to intimidate you and you think they might get violent and they ask you if you're afraid, then you tell them that you're terrified and that you hope that things will go okay. I'll give you an example. One time I was in an airport and we were in this lineup to fly back to Canada that said international flights. And so it was a long lineup, like 50 people. And I got about 3 from the front. There were still like 40 people behind me. And the guy behind the counter decided that he was just going to shut down the line and that we could all go to this other line, which was like 300 people long. And I suggested that he not do that because we'd been standing there for half an hour, and that he could just deal with the 20 of us that were left and like have a clue. And so he called the sheriff right away. And this was down in Florida, and it wasn't that long after 9/11. And so these guys came up and they were armed. And they came and looked at me because, of course, he told them that I was causing trouble, which I wasn't. I was just trying to not let an arrogant, bureaucratic scum rat take advantage of me. So, which is not the same as causing trouble. So anyways, as soon as the cops came up, I said, look, I'm going to do exactly what you tell me to do right now, and I'm not going to cause any trouble. But I would like you to hear what actually happened. The problem with lying is that it's a hydra. This little lie turns into a great big ball of lies, and at some point it becomes painfully evident to everyone. People are stupid, they make mistakes, and actually the public is somewhat forgiving if you say, yeah, geez, I'm a real moron, and like really, seriously, how could I do that? But I did, and like I'll try not to do it again. But what happens with politicians is they'll make an error, and it gets exposed, and then they make 3 others trying to cover it up. It happened with Nixon, for example, and then the whole thing just turns into a complete scandal. And maybe they could have got out of it at the beginning by just telling the truth. It's like, yes, I'm an idiot, I'll try not to do it again.